Good evening all, welcome, and am I glad it's Friday, which only means one thing, it's VW. Wow, thank you for all joining. I can see loads of you in the chat already. So let me say hello to some people before we do anything. We're going to do two issues again tonight. It just made sense. So I'll go through that in a minute. First, we've got Gillian Dotz in. Good evening, Horlixs, and everyone in the chat. Good evening, Gillian. Thanks for joining. Did the music or the sound for the intro work today? I didn't have it up, so I don't know if it worked. Marie, evening, everybody. Chatters too. Hello, Marie. How are you? How are you? Dave Builds says, good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Alex, and have a great show. Thank you. I actually need to move the camera down a bit. You might be able to see me. Dave Builds says, good evening at Gillian Dotz and Marie. Gillian says, good evening to Dave Builds. Warren says, good luck tonight, Horlixs. Thank you, Warren. Hope you're well. Dave Builds says, evening to Warren. Warren says, evening to Dave Builds. We have Dave, DS Models Vintage. Hi, everyone. Good luck with the show, Horlixs. Thank you very much, Dave. Hope you're okay. Warren James says, evening at Dave. Dave say. Steve131 says, good evening, people of chat. And Warren says, evening to Steve131. Steve says, hello to Warren. Peter says, hi, Gillian Marie, Dave, Matt, Warren, and Dave. Peter Webster in the house. Hi, Alex. Hello, Peter. Hope you're good. Warren James says hi to Peter. Gillian says hi to Peter. Dave Builds says evening at DS Models of Vintage. Steve131 and Peter Webster. I need a drink. Steve131 says evening to Peter. And evening to Dave Matt. Lindsay's Builds. Evening, Horlixs. Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining. Peter Webster says, I'm doing 58 to 62 tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah, I'm still quite behind. But, yeah. Dave Builds says, evening to Lindsay's Builds. Peter Webster says hi to Lindsay. And Lindsay Builds says hi to everyone. So thank you all for chatting away. Thank you all for joining. So last week we completed the frame for the seats, which I have there. So we're going to, this week, well, we're going to be doing some more of that and getting the seats actually on. So let me change cameras. And we'll have a look at that. There we go. No, I don't want you to do that. Thank you. Right, so we're going to start with issue 28, and there's nothing to do. Really, well, there is a little bit to do. Sorry, I'm getting confused. There is something to do in this issue. So we're going to be doing the middle seat bottom. So we get the middle seat bottom and some screws. We're going to be assembling them onto the frame we did. So that is what we're going to do in issue 28. So I've got the parts here, so I'll show you what they look like. And I am really pleased with the quality of these seats. Oh, I can't find them. Oh, there it is. They are like almost like real seats. We've got screws. The way they're made, and you know, they're springy, and they feel like real seats. So that's really cool. So that's what that looks like. And then we get the screws. So I'm just going to grab my pot out. We've got BP03 screws. So I shall put them in there. And then we've got BP04 screws. So I'll put them on the other ends. And then put the bag in there so I know what screws are what. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, BP03 screws, BP04, which we've got. And then it does say, as always, the appearance of the parts on these pages may differ slightly from the parts provided with the instalment. Okay. And they, I haven't seen any that look different yet. And then we're on to step 1. So before I do that, I'll just do some more comments. So we've got Lee in. Hi, everyone in chat. Good luck with the build. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for joining. I hope you're well. Dave Builds says evening to Lee. Warren James says hi to Lee. Alice Demetrius. Good evening, Horlixs. Dave Builds, Peter Webster, D. Harris, David Bassett, Mark Smozich, Crafty Chris, Dave, saying everyone in the chat. So yeah, thank you very much. Saying hello to everyone. Peter Webster says hi to Lee. Peter Webster says hi to Alex D. Bud. Dave Builds says evening, Alex Demetrius. And Peter Webster says hi to David Bassett. Peter Webster says hi to D, hi to Mark, and hi to Julie. Okay. So yeah, you'll notice, by the way, just there, I'm the host. New feature that they've added, you can put like subtitles underneath your name. So I just put host. I'm the host. So anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's get on with the build. So step 1, fit together the middle seat bottom 28-1 and the inside of the base that includes the supports. Join the 2 pieces in the position shown in the picture. So it's sort of self-explanatory. We can sort of see that it's going to go that way. So first step is to sort of slide that down at the back. We're going to line up all the screw posts. And it's quite flexible. So we need to just manipulate it around a bit. There we go. And just do it peg by peg. There we go. And then what you can do is sort of lift out gently around the edges, because that will fit all the way down past that. There we go. And that actually, there was a very small amount of glue there that's come off. There's none down the middle at all, and a little bit there that's come off, but not bothered about that. It's not going to be lifted out, but you need to do that because this fits down further than that base. So once that's in place, it's just saying to readjust the seat bottom so the overlaps hang at the back, which we've done just there. Slightly off center there, but I don't suppose we're going to see much of that. Push the 2 parts of the seat base together so they're flush and ensure the edges of the upholstery are correctly positioned. So that's what I'm saying. Just, gently pull these out and make sure it goes in. That's still glued there, but these weren't very well glued in. I mean, I could maybe put some hot glue down there, but I'm really not bothered. Once it's in the vehicle and that, it's not going to blow up in the wind. So, and then what we're going to do is secure the seat bottom to the inside of the seat base with 5 BP04 screws. So this is where we do that. And Peter Webster says, Steve131 says, Peter Webster, now go to the time town of Willenhall. How go to find town? Peter Webster says, all good here, Steve. Cheers, bud. Steve says, good to hear. And Lee says, here, but working on the wiring, wiring the test track. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's good to do your own little projects. And so I'm just going to put the screws in and see where they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put one either end just to keep it level. And they've gone in really nicely. Just move this light around a bit. I'm going to put one in the middle. Then I know that's definitely aligned correctly. And then the last two. Lee says hi to Steve. And as always, we're going into plastic and it's really fragile. There's no need to over tighten them or anything. So when they stop, just stop. There we go. And then just give it a little wiggle, make sure it's nothing loose, and that's I'm happy with that. So there we go. That's that bit done. So next step is to retrieve the middle seat backrest assembled earlier and place it on the front of the seat base. So here is that part that we did, and that's the one we put the ashtray in the back. That was last week, I believe. So we can pretty much see there that it's going to line up. There's a protrusion there from the bottom of the seat there, the feet, and there's a hole that will match up, so that because that sits proud, and then those other ones will just fit in like so. Okay. So then step F is to ensure that the backrest is correctly fitted in the housing, which it is, and it's sort of staying up on its own. A little bit of a gap there, but I think that will go hopefully when we screw these parts together. So we now need to secure the back to the seat base with 3 BP03 screws. Okay, so we're going to switch screws now, and these are smaller in diameter. And the coffee machine has decided to say hello. So everyone say hello to the coffee machine. It always happens. I make myself a coffee before the stream. And nice one. It grinds the beans and everything, and it's really nice coffee. But once I've made the coffee, I dash back to the computer to obviously get the live stream out, and I forget to turn it off. And after so long, it turns itself off and cleans itself. But once it's done it once, that'll be it now until I do it again, till I make another coffee or I turn it off. And I forget to turn the machine off after I've made the coffee, so it does it before, I go live. So that's why you sometimes hear it in the background. Dave McBell says, Hello, coffee machine. Lee says, I'll have a coffee black, no sugar, please. Oh, absolutely. If you were here, of course I would make you a coffee as well as everyone else. I wish I could. I wish I could make you all a coffee. Don't think we get anything done because by the time it's ground all the beans. So that's those three BP03 screws in. Yeah, that's okay. There's a bit of a little gap there actually, but no, looks good. I guess there would be anyway. That's where all your loose change falls down, isn't it? And then when you hoover the car out, that's where you hope to find your pound coins, which is the money to clean the car in the first place, your parents' car. I used to do that. Clean my mum and dad's car. I used to do it, and then always find some money. Oh, awesome! Ian is in. One sweetener for me, please, Alex. Absolutely. I have got. No, I haven't got any sweeteners. I'm glad you're here. Because I thought about it the other day. 1 second, please. There you go. I wanted to add you, Ian, as a moderator, not necessarily to moderate, but obviously you can if you want to. But I know you sometimes share links with me and we have a laugh on the streams and you come up with these crazy ideas and designs and it's brilliant. And I always have to, you normally send them to me, don't you? And then I post them. But I thought I'd make you a moderator. And then if anything like that happens in the future, you can just put your own link in because I trust you 100%. So there you go. You should have a blue spanner. Yeah, that being said, my system decides to crash. There you go. Just refresh that. Yeah, so hopefully that's worked. So hopefully you can see a spanner. Let me know. Ian says, evening to all. Dave Builds says, evening, Ian. Steve131 says, evening, Lee. Marie says, good show, good to watch. Well done, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, we're not quite done yet. I'm going to do another issue. Peter Webster says, hi to Ian. So, right, where were we? Yeah, so that's that bit done. So I'll move that to one side. Really happy with that. And there we go. That's actually it's got like the gap on the picture as well, so it's normal. So the result of the assembled middle seat, bottom and bracket, and carefully identify and store the 8 BP03 screws not used here to have them ready for future issue. So they're all still in the pot. I've got my screw pot up here with the remaining screws in. We're going to be going on to the next issue anyway, so if we don't use them there, I'll put them in the pot. So that is issue 28 complete, and that's looking really cool. And yeah, issue 29. So let me move that away, do a little bit more chat. Peter Webster says hi to Ian. Lee, smash the like button for host. Thank you very much, Lee. And also, yeah, check out everyone's channels here, including Lee's. He does railways. I love railways. I wish I could have one. But I'd really like to see your trains running though soon. I know you're having problems with your track, but I'm guessing you're fixing that. Ian says, whoop, I'm blue. Thanks, Alex. Oh, brilliant. It just makes sense because I know you sometimes post links. So, you know, you can post links and stuff when you are here. You know, I don't expect you to be here all the time because you have a life. But just so you can post links. That's the main reason, really. So yeah, thank you. Okay, so I've forgotten to get a part out. That's no good, is it? Or did I? No, I haven't. Please stand by. I need to get the correct part out. 29. There we go. Not sure if we're going to be using it, but all that cardboard don't smell too clever. Here we go. Peter Webster. Look at Ian with this spanner. Best behaviour all in chat. No. Ian Campbell says he, Peter. And Lee says, I work on it for Sundays to run trains. Yeah, no rush. Don't go mad. It'll take as long as it takes for you. But yeah, it'd be nice to see him. Crafty Chris says, laugh out loud, Peter. Yeah, well, you've had that. You've had to be on best behaviour with Chris as well. Yeah, Chris won't have any nonsense. No, I know you're all good. You're all good. Lee says hi to Chris. Danno Builds says evening, Crafty Chris. Peter Webster says the blue badge in the house. No, the blue brigade in the house. And Chris says hi to Dave, Matt, and Lee. Okay, so parts included with issue 29, rear bulkhead and completion of the middle seat. So that's why I thought we'd do the 2 issues, because we can't leave the seat half done, can we now? So we've got the assembly diagram, so it's just going to be a case of popping that on. The appearance of the parts on these pages may differ slightly from the parts provided with the instalment. And Lee says the wire is done, just got a clean track and can run trains. Awesome. I meant to say, actually, Lee, well, obviously not exactly, because I don't want to tell the internet world where you live, but whereabouts do you live? Like, what, whereabouts are you? Are you up north, south, west, east? Okay, so step 1, retrieve the folding seat backrest assembled in the session from issue 25. So that is this one. Okay. Obtained. Let me just put that away. We might not need the screws, actually. I'm not sure. Step B. Before beginning assembly of the backrest, examine it carefully to identify the holes at the bottom on both sides. The guiding post should be inserted into the larger hole, whilst the locking post goes into the small one. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So we do have 2 holes. We've got the larger one there and then the little one on both sides. So there's nothing blocking the holes. So that is good. Examined. Part C. Examine the post located on the base of the seat. The one indicated with the arrow in the round picture is the backrest latch. Okay, so that's that one then. So why is there one on both sides? Well, there is one on both sides. So yeah, I can see. I don't know if you can see, but I can see. Why can't anyone see? What's wrong with this setup in here? Oh, come on. Just trying to get some light on the situation for you. Yeah, you can just about see the post underneath there. So, yeah. Northwest. Oh, okay, cool. Are you near Alton Towers, or are you still quite away from Alton Towers? I mean, that's not really north, it's sort of Midlands, but I go to Alton Towers a lot. I'm a bit addicted to Alton Towers. And I've actually just listed on eBay some official Wicker Man aroma scent that they use on that ride. I have used a little bit of it, like 2 mil, but I haven't got a proper way of diffusing it. Anyway, sorry, lost track. So, yeah, we've examined. So we've done our examinations. Take the gloves back off. Okay, next install the backrest on the base, beginning with the left-hand side by first inserting the guiding post into the larger side hole and then locking post in the smaller hole. Okay. Then slightly pull away to the right-hand post to insert the same way into the opposite side of the seat back. Once in place, check that the backrest can fold forwards and that it remains locked when in the upright position. Okay, so basically we just got to put it in and hope for the best. So push the larger hole in there, push, oh God. Well, that's a bit tricky. Put that in there. Do you know what? I think it'd be easier to do the outer one first, personally. If it'll let me. And this is the reason not to. Because you can't. Well, that's sort of in, but I need to get some tweezers or something just to push that in. Bear with. Come on, will you go in for me? Yes, you will. There you go. Okay. There we go. It's in. It's a little bit wonky, but it does fold forward. And then it does stay upright when you push it back. And that's the best we're going to get with that. Just where it's loose, really, like it's only on a plastic frame, but it works. So we can fold that forward. And then it does click and lock into place. And if I hold it down, it doesn't drop back. So that's good. Oh. Peter Webb says, it'd be like no screws, but I stripped mine, had to add glue. Yeah, I was really on the bottom ones. Yeah, that's what I said. They don't need to be tight. Ian says, I reckon Liverpool. Liverpool. Your username gives it away, Lee. See, I'm no good at geography, so I've got no idea where Anfield Road is. Big clue in the name. Anfield Road layout in the loft. Thanks, Ian. Peter Webster says, wrong seat. My bad. Been a long day, still watching for my new granddaughter to show up. Oh, do you mean later on? Is there a seat? We have to be easy with the screws. Gillian Dotz says, good show and a big thumbs up. Thank you, Gillian. Dave Mac Bill says, excellent work, Alex. Great show. Thank you, Dave Mac. So, yeah. Not quite sure. I'm sure that's going to look all right. I mean, it isn't quite right. Like, it isn't level, but whether I could... I mean, there could be a mod for this. I mean, I could take this back off if I was bothered later on and put a little bit of heat shrink on the pins and then try and fit, or maybe if it doesn't quite fit, enlarge the holes very slightly just to give it a bit of friction. So you've actually got it would sort of stick wherever you put it. But that's just picking holes. But no, it's all together, and yeah, really happy with the results. It's a bit top heavy now because it won't stay up on its own anymore. So it's going to have to lay on its side. But there you go. That is it. I think. I'm assuming it's it. Hang on. No, let's carry on. Yeah. I didn't even go through the parts, did I? So you get the rear bulkhead and the screws with this issue, but it doesn't say anything about using them. So they'll be left for another issue. So yeah, it's just about putting the seat on. Then that's the completed part. And then that is it for issue 29. Yeah. So I'm going to put these screws away. So just a reminder, if I end up losing the screws and having a panic, I've put all these BP03 screws away. There we go. And then BP04, we've got a spare one of those. Oh, there we go. So we are done. Let me change camera. Lights away. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. We've got a nice seat done. Actually, should we have a play? Let's have a play. Let's have a little play. Why not? It's Friday. Let's bring up the work we've previously done, because I can pretty much guarantee where this is going to sit. Oh. So I think that is going to go on there like that. There we go. So that's how we're looking at the moment. Yeah, I'm really not sure about this, you know. I think I'd rather that sit further up to help my OCD. But I will look at that. I'll think of something. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, back to me. Right, let me go through the rest of this chat. Where are we? I've lost. Danno Builds, excellent work, great show. Thank you, Dave Matt. Peter Webster says, yeah, that's all right. Ian, you need some 60 seat covers. Yeah. Peter Webster says, mine is exactly the same. I wouldn't worry. Okay. Lee says, I do have stickers if you want one. Just email me in my about page on here and I'll send them out. Cool. Ian says, well done, Alex. Nice one. Thank you very much, Ian. Thank you. Lee says, good stream. Thumbs up to you. Good work. Thank you. Lee says, well done. Lee says, push your thumbs up. Thank you very much. Alex Demetrius, nice work. Looking good. Thank you, Alex. Lee says, thumbs up. Peter Webster says, good job, Alex. Building the bulkhead is fun to do. Okay. I look forward to that. Lee says, looks good. And Chris says, good stream. Catch you on the next one at 8 p.m. Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm live in about 23 minutes. It's Friday, so it's double me tonight. And we'll be doing some more wooden roller coaster. So, yeah, I can't remember what we're doing. I think we're doing the station, I think. But we'll find out soon enough. So I'm going to get myself off, tidy all this away, sort out the issue, put the spares away, ready for next week, and then get ready for the next stream. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for the chat. And then Peter says, I'm going to do my build progress video on my builds on my channel soon. Awesome. Yeah, look out for that. So yeah, Peter Webster's got a channel as well. So if you click on 3 dots, you can go to people's channels in the chat here, and then yeah, show them some support, subscribe, like, and all that. So yeah, my last year my goal was to try and get 1,000 subs by the end of 2022, and I set that in January. I couldn't manage it, but you know, I'd much rather quality over quantity. And I've got, you know, there's this great community we're involved in, and you know, all of you come you know, every show. So thank you so much for the continued support. It does mean a lot. So thank you. But please do share about, and yeah, I'd really like to get to 1,000 by the end of 2023. So that'd be really cool. So that being said, I'm going to play the outro after these last few bits of chat. So Lee says, call Peter. Peter says, see you all in the next video. Yes, so yeah, I'll be live in about 20 minutes or so. So same place, I'll be here. So yeah, thank you everyone, and I will see you shortly.